This episode of the Nerd Corporation podcast may contain spoilers and explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. Welcome to the Nerd Corporation.
What up, everybody?
Arigato.
Oh, okay. It's Monday, and you know what that means.
Sono Padukayo Sutobi!
What the fuck was that?
It's podcast day. I'm in the mood. We're in Japan, bitch.
Welcome to episode 11, next time on Dragonball Z.
Yeah, I love that title. I love the process of picking the titles too. Like, it's just random shit.
Yeah.
If you ever got like really good titles for episodes, feel free to email us. As a matter of fact, send us suggestions for future episodes, I would think.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that.
I agree. We've got a guest today.
Oh, that's big news.
Nerd Queen Supreme.
You've heard us talk about her. She makes Mexican food, a.k.a. tamales. Nerd Queen Supreme is actually going to speak.
Everybody, please welcome my wife, Nerd Queen Supreme, Miss Yesi.
Hello.
Hello.
I bet you this is going to be like the most heard podcast because they're like, there's a girl on there.
There's a girl
I
on
thought
there.
I honestly was expecting you to bring Mexican food to studio. I was hoping for my chilaquiles.
Oh my, those are for tomorrow.
Oh, what? I even get that shit for real?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So for all of you who don't know, tomorrow.
Now, that would be last week when they hear this.
Okay, well tomorrow last week.
Okay, so Thursday of last week.
Yeah, Thursday last week.
Thursday of last week will be Dr. Nick's birthmas.
35th birthmas.
35th birthmas.
That's news.
Yes.
It's also gross news.
Yes,
It's like getting slimed, but in slow motion. All year long, I'm getting just slime running down my face.
Gross.
Yeah, welcome to my fucking
What
life.
kind of movies are you making?
And I didn't get the $1 million for it either.
That's gross.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're going to be giving Dr. Nick here a quinceañera.
Mm-hmm.
that's not why we're here. Let's talk about nerd shit.
He hates talking about his birthday. It makes my heart quiver with happiness
God,
how
dude.
uncomfortable it makes it.
Let's move on. Damn it, there's news.
Diablo 4.
Hopefully, there hasn't been an official announcement, but a new Diablo project appears to be in the works. A recently posted job listing for a dungeon artist at Blizzard has confirmed a new Diablo project is currently being worked on at the studio. And whether or not that project is for a proper Diablo 4 or a new type of game for the franchise remains to be seen, as few details are provided as part of the job listing. But I love Diablo.
I'm a Diablo fan. I'm not like ridiculously in love with Diablo like most people are.
Like Felicia, like my girlfriend is like way into fucking Diablo. Like how old is that game? It came out in 2013, so
Yeah.
it's 5 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and she's been playing all 5 years.
That's ridiculous.
I am not the fucking one.
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I dabble once in a while because I got like some serious. I had a dude one night I was online playing, and he just hit me up and he was just like, "Follow me," and I'm just like, "Yeah, whatever." And so I did for like 2 days straight. Every time I would get on, this motherfucker would get on and be like, "Follow me," and we would go and like get all kinds of free shit. And then at the end of it, he gave me some fucking badass weapon that was all modded from the PC that he transferred over.
Oh, that's
And
dope.
it's like fucking 30 million HP it takes off at one hit, dude. It's like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, death. So, once in a while, I want to be that guy, and just
Question.
go and show off.
Real quick. So the title of the game is Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
Is the devil in there?
A demon named Diablo is in it, so technically, yes.
So they named the game after the character?
There's 7 demons of hell or some shit like that in Diablo. Or it's like 5 lords of hell.
Why didn't they call it Diablos?
Because there's only one Diablo. All of the other lords of hell have different names. Yeah.
Keep up, babe.
Damn it. Doesn't Eddie don't you have that game?
You love that game.
I don't love that game. Our son loves that game.
You played that game.
I've
Felicia
never
loves
played that game.
You've played Diablo.
No,
with
I
us.
have not.
It's not a bad game.
You plugged it in for me to play with you, and then you never played with me. Dick.
Story of your marriage. You never played with her. Anyway, though, Diablo for me is, as we know, you're not a humongous whatever, and she just nobody ever played with her.
So she never picked.
So
it
she
up
never
at all.
picked it up for some strange reason, even though there's online compatibility. I bought the game when it came out, and then I bought it again when I got the PS4, and then I bought it again because I sold that copy, but then I bought a digital copy, and then I bought all the expansions for it too.
That's amazing.
So obviously, I like my Diablo.
Yeah, you're definitely a fan.
I'm not gonna lie, but I never played until Diablo 3.
Yeah, I had never played a Diablo title until this title as well. Red Dead Redemption 2 Collector's Box. If you're a diehard Red Dead fan, a Collector's Box is also available, which includes a metal tithing box with locks and key, collectible challenge coin, double-sided puzzle, 6-shooter bandana, treasure map, pin set, playing cards, cigarette cards, and a Wheeler, Rawson and Company catalog.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
How long did you have that cooked up?
The whole since the beginning of the fucking thing. I was like, and he gets to the end, and you're gonna interrupt him now.
You were just waiting.
Oh.
You had that shit pounced up.
I ain't even playing with you, son.
You know, out of all of these things, the funniest one for me is the 6-shooter bandana. It's just like
a do-rag.
Yeah, it's a do-rag with the little Red Dead logo on it.
Oh, I didn't see that part of it.
Yeah, like there's just like a little black little label just right there. Yeah, right? Like I could do without that.
And you know that treasure map's going to be posted online day one. Someone's going to be like, I scanned it. It's online. Everybody go find the treasure.
Yep, pretty much.
And that's what's going to happen there.
I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way, though. I'm just going to hold the map and navigate.
Dude, I'm going to frame it. I'm going to, like, get it all aged looking and frame it and make it look like a badass thing I found. I'll be like, yeah, I was hanging out in the middle of nowhere, Utah.
Yeah.
And I found this map.
Yep, that's what's going to happen. There's a wall that's just, like, right behind my TV. And I'm going to put the map just on top of there so that I don't have to, like, whip it out and look.
Just stare at it the whole time. You should never whip it out when you're playing Red Dead.
Oh, no, because, you know,
you can get a paper cut.
They'll kill me.
Yeah.
Plus, I have kids walking around and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you got to play it safe. Anyway. American Gods Season 2 has added 3 new cast members.
I still haven't seen this show.
You haven't seen American Gods?
I haven't.
I own it.
Do you?
Yeah, all of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm bringing it. Guess what we're doing tomorrow? Because I'm off and it's my birthday. When are you off work tomorrow?
I work from 4 to midnight.
Okay, so I'm coming over early and we're going to
American Gods?
straight marathon 8 hours. It's happening.
Let's do it.
And I think it's 10 episodes, so 10 hours. It's going to be a job.
Let's do it.
And you're watching it too. Nerd Queen Supreme. Yeah,
No.
we can hear you breathing.
I don't.
We know you're in the room.
I'm not going to be able to.
Well, you're whack.
No, I'm not whack.
Anyway, while the sophomore season of the Starz adaptation of American Gods, which is a Neil Gaiman novel, if you didn't know this, or Gaiman, it's Gaiman. Okay, well that guy who also did The Sandman. Yeah. I have the first chapter of that graphic novel too.
That's a good graphic novel.
Anyway, so it's actually set in the Sandman universe. Like the Sandman is like. They probably won't interact in the show, but...
Like he's mentioned and stuff?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're going that far into it.
Huh.
But I'm pretty sure they exist in the same universe. Anyway, so while the sophomore season of the Starz adaptation, American Gods might have lost 2 stars and original showrunners, it has just added 3 new cast members for key guest and recurring roles. Dean Winters from John Wick, you may know him from like those car insurance commercials, where he's like the guy in the he's like the inanimate object in the car, or the inanimate object that hurts the car.
Oh, okay.
Like he pretends to be the shopping cart and he's just like, I'm a cart, boom, into your car. That guy, he's in it. And then Devery Jacobs from Mohawk Girls and Kyun Kim, Shameless, have been cast as Mr. Town, Sam Blackcrow, and the new media. The last media was Gillian Anderson.
Oh.
Yeah. And she departed the series, which sucks because they had her be David Bowie in an episode, and she fucking pulled it off, son.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, unbelievable. The second season of the acclaimed Neil Gaiman adaptation will see Mr. World, Crispin Glover, task Mr. Town with tracking down Shadow, this dude Shadow Moon, Ricky Whittle. He's from that show, The 100.
Oh, okay.
If you've ever watched that.
I have.
And finding out what he knows about Mr. Wednesday, Ian McShane's plan. Town's methods are brutally efficient and may help him get to the root of his and Mr. World's curious questions.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, the fucking show is amazing. It's happening. Even if we don't watch them all tomorrow, we're going to watch some of them. It's going down.
I'm with it.
Okay. What's next on the docket there?
Sony Silver and Black delayed indefinitely.
Thank you, Jesus.
What's Silver and Black? I don't even know what Silver
Dude,
and Black.
that's that fucking Black Cat and Silver Sable movie we talked about.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
It's done. They stuck a fork in it.
Good. Exhibitor Relations reports that Sony has pulled Silver and Black from their calendar. The Spider-Man spin-off was originally slated to be released in theaters on February 8, 2019. Silver and Black was set to be directed by Gina Prince Bythewood, who also wrote the first draft of the script. Earlier drafts were written by Chris Yost and Lisa Joy Nolan. Matt Tolmach and Amy Pascal were to produce Silver and Black.
It sounds like they went the fucking DC route on that.
Yeah,
all this shit going on.
just like, no, we're not going to do this.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
I hope Sony just scraps all of their Spider-Man movie fucking plans, including Venom. I don't even want them to release it. I just want them to be like, okay, we tried, and now we're giving it back to Marvel.
I'm pretty sure they're going to do that after Venom.
Maybe if we're lucky. If it tanks, and it probably will. It's probably going to tank hard, even though fucking every dedicated comic book nerd will go see it ever.
I see, and I'm hopeful because it's Tom Hardy, and Tom Hardy never does anything bad.
I like Tom Hardy. Not as like Bane, but I like him.
Mm-hmm.
I loved him in Bronson.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
as
great
we
in
discussed
Bronson.
before.
He was great in Inception.
Yeah, he was good in that too.
You know what I mean?
I like the guy.
And Bane was just poor writing.
I feel like he should have been Captain Boomerang. Yeah.
I don't know.
It can work. I see it. If he grew like the handlebar mustache, trust me.
Yeah, probably.
He looks like Jai Courtney. So yeah, they're gonna cut that bitch out, and I'm glad. But it seems that the gods have smiled upon us, and in its place, they've given us a Jared Leto Joker movie.
How does that incorporate the gods smiling upon us?
Because I want them to pan that character the fuck out.
They're not going to.
They better.
They won't.
What if it's awesome?
But,
What if it's awesome?
Then I'll admit to it being awesome, but
what
it
if
won't
it's
be.
like Wonder Woman good?
No.
Yeah, dude.
You said Wonder Woman good. Did
What
you
if
hear
it's like
yourself?
Wonder Woman good, bro?
It won't be.
What if it is though?
But it's not.
What if it's like? What if they get like Guy Ritchie to direct it, and they make it like Snatch or some shit, but with the Joker?
They're gonna get Michael Bay to direct it, and it's gonna be Transformers 3 good.
No. Don't curse me like that, you motherfucker.
I'm telling you.
Michael Bay.
Explosions.
Yeah, right? Why the hell would he do that? No, he's in talks to do the Lobo movie.
Gross.
Didn't I send you that link?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Bay, bitch. He's going to do the Lobo movie. After
Lobo.
like 50
Explosions.
writers, and Transformers are going to make a cameo probably, and probably the Ninja Turtles too. Because, you know, Batman already hooked up with them.
Yeah, it's true.
Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they take it seriously and they do something worth a fuck. At least something mediocre. Give me something mediocre, you motherfuckers.
It's gonna be bad.
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be bad.
They're always on one end of the spectrum, that fucking film
Yeah,
company.
no.
It's either fucking really, really good or really, really bad.
And their really, really bad track record is far greater than their really, really good track record.
It's very true, I'm not gonna lie.
So,
but I mean,
I'm telling you, I didn't like Jared Leto's Joker to begin with.
fuck you.
So, I'm sorry, I'm not down with fuckboy Joker.
I like fuckboy millennial Joker.
I don't. Who the
I'm
fuck
okay with it.
fucking tattoos his own name on himself?
Yeah. And lots of ha's. Remember he had all the
And the little
ha.
smiling.
Yeah, bro.
Stupid.
I like the hand placement tattoo. I'm covering my face right now. See what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hand placement tattoo I'll give him. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only tattoo I liked on him.
I'm just saying.
But everything else was dumb. Everything
Alright.
else was stupid.
Well, that's like your opinion, man.
Don't call it the dude to me.
I will do as I fucking please.
God damn it, Tony.
Alright, well, next time on Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball, if you don't know, is a thing. I know a lot of people who are into this show.
I have a lot of friends that are into the show. This is why we have my lovely wife here, is because she is a big fan.
Because
of the
we
show.
tried.
We did. We tried to Dragon Ball, and I think it was just too far behind the times on us.
I got through, like, probably like 15 episodes of the first season.
Same.
And then I was like, I think I'm just going to watch an abridged version of this. And the abridged version was 4.5 hours long.
Jesus Christ.
And I did not have the patience for that. So I decided against... I was like, you know what? I got Yesi. I don't need to worry about this shit. Because she knows what the fuck she's talking about. So, I'm going to give you a quick rundown on the Dragon Ball. It's pronounced Dragon Ball. I put a roll on it. The R. I probably shouldn't have done that because I turned it into borracho.
Yeah, and borracho in Spanish means drunk.
I'm going to try it again. Dragon Ball. There you go. It's a Japanese media franchise created by Akira Toriyama in 1984. And if you don't know, the initial manga, written and illustrated by Toriyama, was serialized in a weekly Shonen Jump from 84 to 95. That's 11 years, bruh.
Yeah.
With 519 individual chapters.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fuck.
There's just so much content.
That's a lot of shit.
Like,
That's a manga, yo. That's 519 chapters.
yeah.
Collected into 42 tankobon volumes by its publisher Shueisha. Dragon Ball was initially inspired by the classical Chinese novel Journey to the West, which I just recently learned about this, coincidentally, like a week ago, the show, Into the West, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Journey to the West.
Yes.
Okay, so it's about the Monkey King, and he gets fucking, like, trapped in a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into that in another episode when we do the Monkey King episode. But anyway, so that's where the tale on Goku comes from,
Yes.
and him becoming a big monkey.
Yes.
So anyway, the series follows the adventure of the protagonist, Son Goku, from his childhood through adulthood as he trains in the martial arts and explores the world in search of 7 orbs known as the Dragon Balls, which summon Shenron is the dragon's name, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I know this because I saw that Funko Pop and I want it.
It's pretty dope.
It's like $100 though. Like everywhere I've found it, like because they stopped making it, so it's like fucking $100. But I'm willing to drop this, like the C note on it. It's gonna happen.
The Dragon Ball manga has been adapted into 2 anime series produced by Toei Animation, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, which together were broadcast in Japan from 1986 to 1996. Additionally, the studio has developed 19 animated feature films and 3 television specials, as well as 2 anime sequel series titled Dragon Ball GT from 1996 to 1997 and Dragon Ball Super from 2015 to 2018.
Yeah. Think about how much fucking content that
That's
is.
so much Dragon Ball, bro.
And you wanted us to all... I honestly, dude, I was cocky about it. I was like, bro, we'll watch like the brunt of this in the next week.
Yeah, and you
and
were
have like extreme Dragon Ball knowledge. And I got, like I said, 15 episodes in, and I was like,
yeah, I think honestly, it's just like it's one of those like had to have been in the times type of series.
you
know?
had to start watching it when in 1990.
yeah,
Like
when you were
caught
a kid.
it on like some random cable channel.
Not, like Saturday mornings, like early mornings, because my mom had us on this strict, crazy ass school routine. So Saturdays just normally woke up at 6:30.
And you got up and watched Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Well, now I know, and the more you know, I guess. Knowing's half the battle. That's another nerd thing.
Yeah, that is.
G.I. Joe, bitch. We're gonna do that episode too. We'll get there. Anyway,
from 2009 to 2015, a revised, faster-paced version of Dragon Ball Z aired in Japan under the title Dragon Ball Kai, in which most of the original version's filler material is removed. Several companies have developed various types of merchandising based on the series, leading to a large media franchise that includes films, both animated and live action, collectible trading card games, numerous action figures, along with several collections of soundtracks and a large number of video games. As of January 2012, the franchise generated $5 billion in merchandise, making Dragon Ball one of the most merchandisable anime-based media franchises of all time.
everybody's into that fucking show, man. Like,
Boom.
like seriously, I know a shit ton of people. My little brother's into it, and I don't even know who the fuck showed him because I didn't watch no fucking Dragon Ball.
Right?
$5 billion. That's a shit ton of money.
It is
about that shit.
Fuck ton of money. Before we go on, I know we're going to butcher a lot of Japanese here.
Yeah.
So, in advance, corporation, before you berate us with your comments and that's not how you say it, we will apologize right now.
Right now.
We're sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I make the attempt, at least.
Well, I mean,
We throw an echo on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And like
throw a nice little reverb and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
So, you were saying that it's the most merchandisable anime, correct,
Mm-hmm.
of all time.
Yeah.
So, it's 42 volumes, has sold more than 240 million copies worldwide.
Jesus.
I can't
Yeah.
even sell a copy of anything.
Lord knows he tries.
Lord knows I try. I can't even get tickets to shows here.
It's like, what do you say, 240 million?
Mm-hmm.
Copies of 42 volumes?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all some fucking fan people.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie, like, I want to be into this show.
Me too. Like I
really want to be into this show.
Yeah, but it's just not. It's not a thing. It's not happening.
I don't have the time. I mean, maybe if I start now, in 10 years I'll be caught up.
Yep.
Maybe, but by then
If I
it'd
do
be
like everybody else did and just watch it like once a week on Saturdays mornings or some shit like that.
It took my whole childhood to be to where I am right now.
So by the time I'm 50, I could be caught up on Dragon Ball.
That's ridiculous.
And then you'd be far behind because this is never gonna end.
That's real because they're gonna keep fucking recasting Goku
Well,
and Vegeta
yeah.
and all of them. You know what I found out is the planet that they come from, the Saiyan planet, is called Vegeto.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
No, yeah.
Like I said, I tried to watch, like I tried to catch, and there was some shit where I was like, oh, but in the long run, there's way too much fillers. So maybe I should watch Dragon Ball Kai, that says that it's pretty much the first shit, but without the filler.
It's just all compacted together.
I'm okay with that.
I think I might want to do that.
Yeah, I think Dragon Ball Kai is gonna be the thing.
So there would be no Dragon Ball without Akira Toriyama. I fucked up his name.
Akira?
Akira
Akira.
Toriyama. For those of you who don't know, he was born April 5th, 1955. And he has been regarded as one of the artists that changed the history of manga to this day.
I think it's pronounced manga.
Manga.
I think it's manga.
Manga?
I said it wrong once and I got corrected.
Oh.
Manga.
So, it's manga.
Once again, I apologize.
And watch, somebody out there is going to be like, it's manga, you just fucked it up. Now everybody, you don't know shit. I'll get an email from Jen Sidaway. It's fucking manga, you piece of shit!
Oh my god. A very sarcastic thank you.
So, Toriyama
Okay.
is a huge movie fan, actually. He's a huge movie buff. And he used his favorite movie characters to influence his character designs.
Okay.
And two of his biggest, hardcore, I want to suck their balls so bad, is Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan. So if you notice...
He wants to suck Jackie Chan's balls?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure,
They're probably old and wrinkly by now, though, because he's 80-something now.
I don't know, but he does all his own stunts.
Yeah, man. That's
Have you seen Jet Li recently?
Yes.
He looks like he's dying, dude.
Are you serious?
He doesn't even look like Jet Li, dude. He looks like some old fucking Chinese dude.
So, if you pay attention to the martial art sequences in this show, he made them to resemble Drunken Master style.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I can see that. That
And
explains
then,
Mr. Satan.
Yep. His first ever series before Dragon Ball, which actually, came after, was Dr. Slump, which was in the early 1980s. And it's actually a reimagined parody of Star Wars and Superman.
Put together?
Yep. It's actually pretty interesting.
Mr. Slump?
Mr. Slump.
Dr. Slump.
Dr. Slump?
Yep.
We're going to have to
Well,
check that.
Yes.
I'm not going to check this out because
I'm gonna-
I can't even get into Dragon Ball.
It's not as long as Dragon Ball, I swear. It's pretty short, but because the company that he was working for really liked his style, they're like, okay, well, we're going to give you a chance. Here is like some money. Mm-hmm. And so from there, that's when he started doing Dragon Ball, and that's where it went off.
Super Jedi Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I want to watch it.
I don't even like Superman enough.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying. I don't like Superman much either, but I'm just saying, like, I want to see it for the sake of saying that I saw it.
You see it, and if it's better than Batman Ninja, I will watch it.
Dude, I can go watch a pile of shit outside, and it'll be better than Batman Ninja.
Good. Because that fucking movie was horrible.
That was so bad, dude. Fucking...
I had such high hopes.
You did.
That's what my problem was, I think, is that I set the bar too fucking high.
And within that, you set the bar high for me.
Well, had you seen... I think it's Arkham Stories or some shit like that, whatever, or Gotham Stories or
Gotham City Stories.
Yeah, where they like do it's like 5 different anime directors with 5 different stories. I have it. God damn it, man! We're having a movie day. Yeah, it's happening. Be ready.
Okay.
There's gonna be some American Gods and some animated DC series.
Let's do it
to fuck up your world.
I'm down.
Okay. Anyway, so back to Toriyama and his need to suck Jackie Chan's balls.
Yeah. Another thing, besides Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, he is a fanatic of the Terminator movies.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like
He loved John Connor from Terminator 2 so much that he designed Trunks in Dragon Ball Super after him.
I can see that.
Can you see that?
After Ed Furlong.
Yeah, I can see that.
He's a huge buff. Like, big time. He's pretty cool.
I'm, like, trying to read your notes, and they're all in cursive. And I just realized that nobody writes in cursive anymore. I'm like, what's that word again? Oh, it's 2 loops.
It's because I'm awesome.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe old.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's exactly what I was going to say verbatim. I was like, or maybe old.
I was in school those days where they dedicated half of the year to learning how to write in cursive.
Right? Like, whatever happened to those days? Because I remember doing that shit, too.
I don't think they teach it now.
I don't think they teach it now, either.
They do.
No.
They do. Our daughter actually had to learn how to write cursive. All of them do.
She's the last of them.
They brought her back.
So anyway, quick rundown. The show is about Goku, correct? It's pretty much, he's like the main guy.
Yes.
Goku's the main dude, right?
Yes.
He's the most prominent protagonist in the series. He's immensely strong, pure of heart, and extremely competitive, but dedicated to defending his adopted home from internal or external threats. First introduced as a young boy, Goku was originally conceived by Toriyama as a variation of Sun Wukong, the protagonist from Chinese novel Journey to the West, which, we discussed the Monkey King shit. Wherefore, Goku is also sporting a prehensile tail until later. Upon meeting Bulma at the beginning of the series, the two then embark on an adventure to gather the 7 Dragon Balls. After Goku receives martial arts training from Kame Sennin, meeting his lifelong friend Krillin, who is a bitch. I just want to throw that out there. And learning the famous Kamehameha, whatever. I don't know, man. I just know that he says it really slow. Kame. And he's like charging for 5 episodes. He's charging this thing. Literally, dude. Like fucking at least 3 episodes, this motherfucker is charging it. And, like, everybody's running D for him to try and fucking block him from one of the 5 fucking assholes that's always coming around. And, yeah, man, finally he gets his rocks off, and then the guy dodges it. And...
Quick, just randomness. So, the voice actor for Goku actually passed out one time when Goku was transforming into Super Saiyan 4,
And he had to scream?
He had to scream because of exhaustion and not preparing his vocal cords properly. He passed out during screaming.
Could you imagine
Ah.
that shit? Yeah. Could you imagine? Ah!
I know.
You okay?
Oh my gosh.
Where'd he go? I'm not seeing him
I
anymore.
know. Yeah.
Would be funnier if you just like woke up from it, still going ah.
Yeah. Just came right. Ah! We're still recording,
Oh my
right?
gosh.
That was really good.
That's horrible,
Yeah.
performance. I swear it doesn't happen all the time.
Sorry guys. I was just.
Gosh.
Did Goku really pass out during the Kamehameha?
Yeah.
Though he appears human, it's later revealed that Goku is descended from an alien warrior race known as the Saiyans.
Yes.
Who sent him, originally named Kakarot, to Earth to prepare for its conquest. I remember that was actually where we started, because we started Dragon Ball Z from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And Raditz was going around screaming for Kakarot.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, "That's not my name."
Yeah. I'm Goku.
Do you know who Reddit is?
Isn't he his like brother or some shit?
Yes, he's his brother, but Goku has no idea. He has no fucking idea because when he landed,
Oh, that's right, because he calls Gohan his nephew.
yes,
I remember that.
Yes, he's his. So Raditz obviously stayed on their original planet, but when Goku was sent to Earth, crash landed. Doesn't remember. If you could see, it's almost like premonition of Superman. You know, when he landed, little kid doesn't know who he is. The Saiyans, their basic goal is. What they do is they go to other worlds
Do they conquer? Or?
that's what they're meant for. Saiyans are meant to conquer worlds. And Goku was meant to go to that planet and conquer it. But he forgot it. Almost like Journey to the West. It's 4 villains turning into Earth's defenders.
I can dig that. I do remember like some of like the first Dragon Ball where when the moon would come out, he would turn into the monkey thing. And the only way they could like stop him was to grab his tail or some shit like that, because his tail was like his weakness. And in any case, when I was watching the abridged version of shit, Goku and Vegeta was going at it, and Vegeta became this giant fucking monkey thing in armor.
Oh damn!
Yeah, like King Kong status. And this fat dude that looked like Goku, like hairstyle wise, chopped the monkey's tail off. And no longer was he the giant monkey. He was just regular Vegeta.
That's crazy.
It's just Journey to the West, man.
I'm telling you, the Monkey King.
It's all. He really like puts everything together.
People in the corporation will be like, why did Dr. Nick even have to learn about the Monkey King? And I'm never going to tell you. Any of you. Not even you people sitting here with me.
So, yeah.
Anyway.
So he crash lands. And he doesn't remember. He wakes up and befriends this teenage girl named Bulma.
She's a slut.
Yeah, she's...
Slut.
You'll soon find out.
She is, dude. She's a hoe.
She's nasty.
She can still get it. Have you ever seen there's a clip where like she asks fucking Goku if he wants to see her hoo-ha?
Oh yeah, and he's like, nobody wants to see your dirty fanny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's just like, ugh. And I'm like, why are you trying to show your vagina to children?
No, it even goes worse. It goes further. So Master Roshi accepts a bribe from Bulma. She says, hey, I'll show you my panties for a Dragon Ball. And he's like, all right. And much to her dismay, or she says she unknowingly lifts her skirts, and lo and behold, she's not wearing panties.
Slut.
And gives Master Roshi a nosebleed.
She's a slut.
Like, bitch, you knew you didn't have no damn chokes on.
Japanese anime is pretty out there. They're just like, I guess to say that Japanese anime, I guess all anime is Japanese. What I meant to say was Japanese cartoons are fucking crazy, because you never see no fucking Elmer Fudd flashing his dick to Daffy Duck talking about rabbit season.
It's true.
All that for freaking Dragon Ball. Which, side note, Dragon Balls, The story on how the dragons were...
The story about the dragon's balls.
Yeah. It's actually a really fucked up myth. Like, it's messed up. So the original story of how the 8 crystal balls were made was created when a princess had sex with her father's dog.
What the fuck?
Yes. And okay, just to put in more detail, they made an anime show about it. So if you ever wanted to look into it,
I'm not down.
That's that doctor show you're going to be watching.
No, I'm not. Oh, that's not a thing.
After being, and I quote, born again from the unholy union of a woman and a dog, the crystal balls went into the sky and split off and later became human children. That's
so the
like
Dragon Balls are people?
That's the original story, but obviously Toriyama changed it up to be actual crystal balls.
Oh,
But
so...
the original story of how the Dragon Balls were created was that.
So the beta version of the origin of Dragon Ball
That's
was a
Toriyama's
chick fucked a dog and it had balls and...
Toriyama's a
They
twisted
turned into
motherfucker,
people.
bro.
He's not twisted. He's not the one who wrote the original
Oh yeah,
one.
he was trying to come up with beautiful mythology.
He was like, I don't think that's gonna pass, so maybe I'll switch it up a bit.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit more kid friendly.
I wonder if cocaine was a thing in Japan in the 80s, just like it was here in the States.
I bet you
because I could imagine.
But I bet you they were on another level with it because the Japanese have to master everything.
Right,
dude.
so like it's like super pure, like
Japanese cocaine's a spiritual experience.
Right, so he was just sitting there like, all right, cool, all right. So we're gonna take these crystal balls, right? And the way that we're gonna create them is okay. So there's this chick, and then she's gonna
like,
fuck
she's
this
a
dog.
fucking princess. This princess is gonna fuck her dad's dog.
And then from there she's gonna pop them all out, and then we're gonna make them fucking human, and that's gonna be cool.
Some fucked up shit right there, man. No, that's real. I'm gonna go with that.
Like,
that's the explanation as to that explanation.
that's the only way I'd accept that being being a thing.
And
like,
this is why you're the guest on this one, because we never would have found that shit out. Because I would have been like, oh, and then this is what the internet says about this. God, this show is whack.
No.
Why can't I get into it? Now I want to get into it. There's fucking...
There's so much stuff.
there's bestiality.
that interspecies erotica, dick.
Oh my gosh.
That's what's gonna happen. I'm watching. I want to find out. I'm going there.
Japan is where it's at.
Dude,
they
I'm telling
get all
you.
into it. I'm not even kidding. The Japanese government funded a Dragon Ball Z movie.
That's
Like
ridiculous.
Like a live action movie?
No, it's
Just like a regular
an
movie?
animated.
Oh, okay.
It's gotten to the point that Japan recently elected to spend money to support Dragon Ball by awarding a grant for the movie that arguably ignited Dragon Ball Z's comeback, Battle of the Gods.
That's fucking crazy.
Wow, dude.
Could you imagine how big something has to be for the government to back it up?
Yeah, man. Trump's funding all kinds of propaganda. Sorry, I never saw it. Never saw it. I apologize to the corporation.
We at the Nerd Corporation respect everybody's political views, whether they be left or right or middle or up and down.
I don't give a shit. Just listen to my podcast. Anyway, yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. Japan was like, you know what? I really want to find out what's going to happen next with Goku.
Let's get a grant together.
We're going to pay you, Toriyama, to write us a movie that we want to see.
Yeah.
What's going on in Goku's life right now?
That'd be-
It's been like 10 years since we saw him last. Frieza's gone. Let's find out what the fuck's going on with him.
He's got grandbabies now, great grandbabies.
That's like if Obama had funded Atlanta.
No.
I have sneaking suspicions he funded This Is America, so...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, yeah, there's an equivalency.
Well, why
in there
wouldn't
somewhere.
they? Why wouldn't they? If they made $5 billion
Jesus
in merchandise.
criminies.
Hey, that's like probably like the second most generated income for Japan.
Yeah, right. Like that's revenue for
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
He's like their mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's like Mario being Nintendo's mascot. They just pimp that bitch out.
But the series is pretty much characters screaming as they fly through the air, delivering punches and kicks at lightning speed. Boom.
Yeah, we knew that, and
That's-
charging up spirit bombs for 3 episodes.
Yeah. And then passing out.
And, yeah, the one that I saw, it was like Goku was charging it for 3 episodes, and then in 2 of those 3 episodes, Piccolo had to charge something.
Right? Like, and he's just like got his hand over his head.
Yeah.
And he's just like...
He's like, I just invented this move yesterday. And I'm just like, damn, y'all are some creative-ass ninjas.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
You just invent a power move that takes 2 episodes to charge yesterday.
Hold him off! Hold him off!
I'm gonna get him. You relax. No, I'm gonna get him.
Like, it's just so funny, though, because it's just like, okay, you're sitting there charging it, and it's good that they decided to be like, yeah, hold him off, because, like, could you imagine 2 days of charging and motherfucker just stands there waiting for it? Like, bro.
Standing there like, so what are you guys doing? I noticed that you're standing there in some crazy pose, but I'm not, what's going on here?
Which is funny, all that charging and everything. Honestly, Goku has only killed 2 villains in all of the Dragon Ball Z series.
Who?
The first was Yakan, a low-level mini-boss whose gimmick was devouring energy. And this is when he was a kid. This is like in Dragon Ball.
Bitch.
Yeah. And then the second was where he demolished Kid Buu with a spirit bomb.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And Kid Buu is a piece of Majin Buu. Mm-hmm. Right? Because there's like a whole thing. That's one thing I've noticed about Dragon Ball villains. They go into like phases. Like every 50 episodes there's a new phase. Mm-hmm. And that's how they drag this thing on for fucking 300 episodes per season.
Oh yeah.
It's because every 50 episodes there's a new phase. With the Frieza, or no, with the Buu shit, I noticed it's whenever he absorbs a new character, he becomes like a different form.
Yeah, because he takes up their properties and their power and stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of makes him almost like evolve.
And that's another thing too. Everybody comes back in the Dragon Ball universe, even if they die, because people just get the Dragon Balls and then they wish for him to come back to life.
Goku's died so many fucking times.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's just like, here, have a bomb.
It's like commonplace. I noticed that because Goku's like, oh, hey, go tell him not to wish for me to come back alive for 1 year. And I'm like, how would that be if that was just life? Oh, yeah, I'm going to die, but you can wish me back. And just give me a month. Give me a month. I'm going on vacation.
Take a little bit off.
I'm going to limbo. And in a month, when I'm done, just get all the Dragon Balls for me.
But you know, like, if that were really a thing, like, in real life, you know, like, employers would be like, bro, really? You just died, like, 3 months ago. Like,
hey, look, man, I spent a lot of time gathering these Dragon Balls, and I want to use them. All right? Like, it says in my contract that I got paid time off, and I've accumulated it over a couple of years, and I want to use these Dragon Balls, so I'm going to die for a month. And then my friends are going to wish me back to life.
well, you're fired.
You're not getting paid for that month, you dirty bastard.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But on that note, when they wish you back, they could be like, and I wish that he's a millionaire. I wish that he comes back to life as a millionaire.
Right? That's
and
true.
Then, like, I'm that considerate of a friend because I know that I would get at least $100,000 out of that. Dude, good thought. Way to bring me back a millionaire. Have $100,000.
Yeah, here's a couple $100K.
Yeah.
Here's a...
I'd be like, cocaine!
Right?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't do cocaine.
Neither do I.
It does me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just...
No.
Anyway.
We here at the Nerd Corporation are drug-free, up with hope, and down with the dope.
High on life and spreading the word.
We say no to drugs.
Yeah, we do. Because Dare told me to.
Oh my gosh, Dare.
That's right.
We all failed that motherfucker.
I didn't. I
didn't
passed
either.
Dare. I got the t-shirt. Yeah.
Well, no, I passed it. I just failed the lion.
Oh.
Like, that dude was like, don't do drugs. And
then you jacked his name, you fuck.
Yeah, I did. I'll do it again.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, back to Dragon Ball Z.
Back to the path. The snake path.
So those of you who haven't really
Dived in.
for those of you who haven't dived in, there's...
Isn't it dove in? No?
Whatever.
Dovahkiin.
There are other characters besides Goku who've been talking about a lot.
Oh yeah, man, we got lots of characters in this fucking...
Yeah.
So we've got...
Well, you have like the main ones. So
We've got Son Goku, Ho Bulma, and
Who else we got on there, Eddie Lion?
we've got Master Roshi, Yamcha, Krillin, Tenshinhan.
Yeah,
Is that how you say it?
sure.
Chaozu, Piccolo, Son Gohan, Vegeta, Trunks, Android 18, Son Goten, and Pan.
That's just like
those are like the bare bones.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that all the Saiyans are named after vegetables?
No.
So he made it so that every character has a pun for their name. So Goku's real name is Kakarot, which is carrot. Vegeta is short for vegetable. Raditz is a radish, and so on.
Son of a bitch.
Bulma is for
Slut.
no.
Sup, slut. Sup, Dragon Ball getting slut.
Bulma ass bitch.
It's short for like bottoms, like shorts, which she obviously never has on, but
Not according to Master Roshi, nose bleeding old ass man.
oh man,
Right? He didn't even know what to do with it. He was just
he's
like, oh
god.
It's going to eat me.
it's so angry.
So I have a little bit of background on each character. If you'd like me to go into
Yes,
it.
Well, yeah. We're trying to learn about fucking Dragon Ball. Why are you not helping?
So we're talking about Bulma's ass.
Who doesn't?
Goku. So he was one of the last Saiyans. He's an innocent, naive, and genuinely kind-hearted person, always trying to help others. Mm-hmm. He's also extremely competitive and is always looking to better himself. He is Earth's primary defender against all manners of intergalactic threats, and the first Saiyan to achieve the legendary Super Saiyan form.
I'll bet that scared the shit out of everybody in the show when it happened.
Right?
They were like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, the first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh, what is this? What
He's
is he
blonde
doing?"
now.
And can you explain what a Super Saiyan is, honey?
Yes. Let me look at my footnotes.
For those of you that don't know and are like hearing all of this paper rustling, my wife,
Bro, she wrote a novel.
yeah, she came up with like 5 years worth of notes.
She started doing this shit like a month and a half ago when we decided to do this episode. I was like, we should do a Dragon Ball episode right out the gate and just get it out of the way.
And she was like, I'll be on it.
I love Dragon Ball.
And ever since then, she's just been compiling notes.
Like, she got a folder and shit.
Yeah, she came all prepared, like with a file folder and everything.
And then she's got her phone with notes on it too. Like, she's on it.
The only thing I didn't...
Blue Bonnet.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't was a PowerPoint project, but obviously no one can see it.
I'm glad you didn't. I ain't even go front, son.
So a Super Saiyan is an advanced transformation first perceived in April of 1991 in chapter 317 of Dragon Ball manga comic Life or Death. Anime debut in 1991, Dragon Ball Z episode 95, Transformed at Last. That's when you can find that he first achieved that form. So.
And if you want to know that Dr. Nick just drank someone else's water, this is the episode where you figure that shit out. I just downed that shit like it was mine, and then I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't mine
I
last.
know, I saw it, I was like, you're getting my water, bruh, but I was in the middle of a very important thing.
Word. It's nice to know that you stay focused, because I obviously fucking don't.
Oh, man. But, anyways, back to Goku. So he dies numerous of times, if you notice, throughout the, when he comes back over the course of the series, revived
Sometimes
each
he's
time.
got to go visit his Saiyan people up in, like, what are they, the Kais? Or whatever, the gods that live up there?
The Kais?
I don't know, man. Aren't there, like, gods that, like, he goes and kicks it with?
Yes.
That teach him Kung Fu?
Well, yeah, but you don't find that out.
What are their names? They're, like, Kais or something.
Yeah, they're like Kais something.
Yeah, okay.
There's
cool.
I'm telling you, I don't remember everything, but
I know one of them
remember
looks like a
most of the
raisin.
stuff. Yeah.
The old dude looks. He's got like a mustache.
I always
and
thought
shit.
of that old school color, like the old
the California raisin.
Yeah.
Isn't he like the King Kai?
Yeah.
The old dude with the mustache that looks like Walt Disney but a raisin.
Yeah.
And less racist.
Yeah, he is. Because he's purple.
Oh. So, yeah, he's revived numerous times by the Dragon Balls. He's married to Chi-Chi, and they have 2 sons, Gohan and Goten.
That's funny because Chi-Chi in Spanish is slang for titty.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I assume that Toriyama knew that. He's like, we're just going to call her Chi-Chi. Spanish people will get it. Japanese people will have no fucking clue.
She looks smart.
Yeah? That was a great hand gesture. I was like, oh, I get it. That was a movie quote.
Yeah.
Anyways, so The next person he actually comes in contact with when he lands is Bulma. So Bulma is a brilliant scientist and inventor. She's
and a hoe.
and a hoe.
Slut.
Slash side job hustle. She's also
Her side job is her slash. Oh!
And we peaked on that one.
Dang. Anyway, moving on. She's also the daughter of the owner of the Capsule Corp, which
So she's a rich slut.
she is very rich. She's
Is there any other kind?
No.
man.
All sluts are, well, no.
Not really.
They're rich in character.
We just forewarn, we don't degrade women. We just make fun of them. So
No, we're talking about Bulma. She's not a woman. She's a slut.
she's a woman who likes to do
Not like we're
slutty
talking
things.
about the Kardashians, who are also sluts.
Well, they're not smart, so
They're rich sluts, too.
not smart either.
But they have like 20 seasons.
Of oh my god,
Yeah.
salad.
You can watch some of them lose their virginity on that show.
Oh god, I refuse to watch that show.
There's a Jenner that becomes a woman on that, and that happens on that show too.
Oh,
So I mean, it's you never know what's gonna happen with those.
why
people.
are you watching?
It's so funny. I saw this meme just not too long ago that it was it's one of those like labeled Cokes, share a Coke with blah blah blah, and it said share a Coke with Bruce, but it's like crossed out in Sharpie and it says Caitlyn under it.
Nice. Someone is considerate
Right?
Oh my,
about that life.
So, where was I? Bulma. She meets Goku on her quest to find the Dragon Balls. Using a Dragon Ball detector of her own creation, she later marries Vegeta and even invents time travel in an alternate timeline where she sends her son Trunks to the past in order to save the future.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody at some point in my life told me that that's a thing.
Yes.
It was probably Russell Rock. Shout out to Russell Rock.
Shout out to Russell Rock.
So, from Bulma to Vegeta, since they married, Vegeta is the prince of the near-extinct Saiyan race. Originally a villain in the service of intergalactic tyrant Frieza.
Mm-hmm.
Vegeta eventually becomes an ally as he helps thwart Frieza's plans.
He twats Frieza's plan.
Yeah, he does. You know what I've noticed too about this show? Villains always become good guys at some point.
Yeah.
There's always a reason for them. Like the next dude that comes after them is like way stronger, and they're like, "Oh, you know what? We need to team up," and then they just never go back to being villains.
Yeah. And like, what was it?
Piccolo.
Piccolo was like, he's like, oh, we're gonna join forces, but then after that, I'm gonna kick your ass.
And it never
And
happens.
it never fucking happens. And Piccolo's just like, they're just like homies forever.
Goku dies, and Piccolo's like, "I'm gonna raise his son.
And I'm gonna fucking teach him how to fight.
I'm gonna teach him how to Kamehameha.
All over.
Kameha.
All over.
All over.
Bulma's face.
He's gonna charge it for 3 days. It's gonna stick her up against the wall."
Oh my gosh.
Only with her consent, because we at the Nerd Corporation
Are pro consent. But Bulma would let that happen.
Yeah, she would.
Bulma don't care if little kids want to fucking get down. She's a slut, bro. She probably fucked around on Vegeta the whole time, dude.
I believe it.
But he probably pimped her out, though. I see Vegeta as that kind of asshole. Either that or he's a cuck.
You see this girl? She's mine.
Yeah.
But she doesn't necessarily belong to me.
Yeah. That shit's real, dude. That's how it goes down. And Bulma immediately she does something like, I don't know, man. She's like, hey, I'll give you, if you give me a Dragon Ball, I'll let you see my panties, and then purposely not wearing shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that happened.
Oh my.
She almost killed an old man over this shit.
She almost did.
Murderous slut.
So Bulma, Vegeta had a kid named Trunks.
Bulma's vagina had a kid named Trunks. We heard you.
Yes.
Slid right on out.
Yeah, he did like a slip and slide. Like a hot dog down the hallway.
So next character is Krillin.
And he's a bitch.
In the beginning.
Yeah, well.
Well, anyways.
I actually called a guy that at Comic-Con. I saw a dude dressed up as Krillin, and like my kid and I were there, and I was like, "Hey, take a picture of me with this guy," and he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Just do it." And then like we're walking away, and he was like, "Who's that?" I was like, "That was Krillin. He's a bitch." And I looked back, and the guy was just like looking at me, fucking.
He does start as very unfriendly.
Yeah.
But he ends up being one of Goku's most loyalist friends, actually. Mm-hmm. He does start off as his rival, while the two train together under Master Roshi to compete in the
Tenkaichi
Budokai tournament.
The only reason I know how to say that is because it's one of the video games.
Oh, Budokai?
Yes.
Yeah.
Budokai Tenkaichi.
I think I'm like honestly going to ask my mother for a Dragon Ball Fighter for my birthday.
Yeah, you are.
Because I kind of want to play.
So Krillin is a capable warrior, often perceived. He is perceived as the comic relief.
He's perceived as a bitch.
And is killed multiple times in Dragon Ball
He's a
and Dragon Ball Z. But, you know, we all know what happens there.
And he has a third eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving on. Piccolo
Is...
spawn of a demon king.
Oh, yeah. Piccolo Daimo.
Mm-hmm. He's also another villain turned ally, originally intended to carry out his father's dream of world domination, also seeking revenge against Goku for his father's death.
What the fuck are you checking? What?
What?
It's just so funny because you get so excited and you name drop.
I'm like, oh yeah,
I know this guy.
I know this answer. It's Piccolo Daimo.
For those of you who can't see our faces, as I'm reading my very extensive notes, these two are looking at me like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. And then they're like, oh wait, I know that name.
Yeah. Oh!
Pick on me, teacher.
My
Pick
hand's
on
in
me.
the air. My hand is in the air.
I'm holding my arm because
It's Piccolo Daimo.
I'm so tired of
Piccolo, the Demon King.
It's just so funny to see how you just like lit up. And
I'm a happy guy, okay? It's a good day. I caught a ditto this morning.
You did.
I did.
And you've been trying to catch that ditto for like a month and a
A
half.
fucking month and a half because I don't Discord very well.
Yeah.
I just don't care. So anyway, Piccolo Daimo, evil motherfucker. Uh-huh.
So he tries to seek revenge against Goku for killing his father, but later finding out that Piccolo is a Namekayan, or Namekayan. Kayan.
Sarate, my dude.
For those of you who don't know,
Wadata.
Namekayan is the race responsible for creating the Dragon Balls. Yes.
Oh, so that's what the princess was.
She was a Piccolo dog fucker.
She's a
Oh my
Namakayan dog fucking woman.
I'm Kayan. That was horrible.
Namakayan! Namakayan!
Oh gosh.
Sensibility. I
So-
hope there aren't any children listening.
Oh, man.
There are minus.
Oh. So Piccolo is we love you, Nikki. So Piccolo is a mentor to Goku's first son, Gohan, helping him train martial arts, and they eventually both share a very close bond since Goku is absent for a while.
Goku loves them chi-chis.
Okay, so I have to say my favorite character is Master Roshi.
Of course, the pervert.
Of course.
The
Really?
pervert's your favorite one.
Really?
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 Well, he's just hilarious, and he just looks like an old. He looks like what a Beach Boy would be if he had sex with a turtle.
He looks like Patrick Stewart if he grew his beard out.
Oh,
He looks like a Japanese Mr. Magoo.
Yeah,
yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So
Dragon Ball.
we all know he's a perverted elderly martial artist master.
Of course he is.
He lives on Skull Island.
Notice that.
Yes, he's the inventor of the Kamehameha technique.
Uh-huh.
And he has a sea turtle companion named...
You should just say Kame Kameha for like the next 3 episodes of this show.
Why?
Because you need to charge that shit up.
So this episode will end with Ka, and then the next episode.
Next time on TNC.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
I do things.
Anyways.
And scene.
He is over 300 years old.
And that's why he's your favorite?
Maybe. At the beginning of the series, he's a very lecherous pervert. I love that word, lecherous.
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 I say lecherous.
Of course you do.
Yes.
Spanish.
Yeah. Like I told you, he took the bribe from Bulma.
Yeah, he did.
Which was, wow.
Got a nosebleed. He's like those dudes that like to brag about how good they fuck or whatever. Like, yeah, girl, I'll put it on you, and you just give it to me. But he never gets any, and so the moment that he gets some, he's just like, hey, nosebleed.
Nosebleed.
That doesn't happen often. I'm sorry.
The pressure had to release somewhere, and it came out my capillaries.
Yep.
I would have to say, if I could compare him to a real life person, it would be Gene Okerlund in the WWE.
Mean Gene Okerlund?
Just always. I mean, if
you leave Mean Gene out of this.
If you have seen Legends
House?
Yes.
I have not.
It's true. Mean Gene is a fucking
he is
creeper.
There is an episode where Kelly comes and tries to give him their next, what is it? Their next challenge. Mm-hmm. And the whole time Gene's sitting there just eyeing her. He's not even being nonchalant about it.
He's just like, hey girl, who wants a mustache ride?
Dude, I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, get on the scene with Mean Gene.
Yeah,
dude, I was just like, what?
I don't just carry this microphone around for a reason.
It's an extension of my penis.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
He's always got it in his hand too.
Yep.
That's saying something.
Saying
and
something.
I want it to be known that the first time I was like watching this and Master Roshi was on the fucking screen, I thought his staff was a chicken leg.
Yeah.
And that he was just constantly holding this fucking chicken leg. I was like, why the fuck doesn't that dude eat that fucking chicken leg already?
It's true.
And then they panned out and I saw the whole staff and I was like, oh.
It was so funny too because we were both just sitting there watching it. I'm watching it, trying to pay attention, and then like a scene, and I don't even know what he's thinking. So all of a sudden he goes, "Oh, so it's not a chicken leg?" And I'm like, "What the?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He's like, "The staff. I thought it was a chicken leg."
That shit's real though, son. I don't know if it means that I'm always thinking about chicken legs, or if I just mistake wood as things. Yeah, that's a story. I once checked out a pile of wood when I didn't have my glasses. Like I was rolling around with my brother in the car, and I was like, "Damn, dude, look at the legs on that chick," and he was like, "That's a pile of wood."
What the
That shit really fucking happened, dude.
No way.
That's an inside story for the corporation. That shit's real. I checked out a pile of wood once. I'm that blind. That is how fucking blind I am.
That's ridiculous.
I didn't have my glasses. I was like, damn, look at the gams on that one.
Oh my God.
And my brother was just like,
are you serious?
Bro, that's like pine.
My question is, why the fuck were you driving without your glasses?
Because I didn't have glasses and I had to fucking drive somewhere, man. Oh, I think I needed gas or something because that's where the wood was. It was like, they had that pile of wood out front. I was like, some bitch. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. That's scary and funny at the same time.
Anyway, back to Bulma's slit.
Master Roshi.
Oh, yeah.
Most preferred episode of the Nerd Corporation, I think.
Yeah, we're having fun with this one.
So, the Budokai tournaments, when his Goku and I know.
Anyway, Budokai tournament. Goku.
When they would compete, Master Roshi would go in disguise, and he'd always be under the surname Jackie Chun.
Well, that's not obvious at all,
right? That's not a nod to anything.
I seem to know a Jackie Chun.
Motherfucker owes me $5.
Yeah, he does.
Gohan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gohan was named after Goku's dad.
Yes, he was.
Look at him.
Right.
There you go again.
All right, Where's my star stickers?
Motherfucker, I told you I tried to learn about this show. I literally put an effort in.
I put in half of an effort.
The man that found Goku, his name was Gohan, and that is why he named his son Gohan.
Yeah, and he didn't really. You got it, babe. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, me too. I was just
And he's like, that motherfucker thought the staff was a piece of chicken. Leave me alone.
that's real shit.
So Goku and Chi-Chi. Gohan's their eldest son.
Okay.
Who gets kidnapped by Raditz, Goku's brother.
Remember that?
Yes, he escapes.
He actually beats Raditz.
Yes, he escaped. Has a battle, obviously. Battles and escapes, whatever. Piccolo trains him for a year. And then they go against Frieza.
Well, Goku's on the snake path.
Yeah.
They go against Frieza. Yeah. And they eventually defeat Cell. Have you seen that?
That's another 500 episodes I missed.
Okay. During the Majin Buu story arc, he forms a relationship with Videl, a.k.a. Onion.
I was going to say Vidalia.
Vidalia, yes.
I get it.
Anyways, they with whom he has a daughter named Pan.
Okay, and Pan's a main character at some point too. Correct?
Yes, she's a main character, but later. So she's granddaughter of Goku, whatever. And then you have Goten.
Who is Goten?
He is the youngest son of Goku and Chi-Chi. He is the first child to achieve Super Saiyan in all of the series.
The first, okay, so
like the first kid?
The first kid to achieve Super Saiyan form.
So Goku did it.
But he was an adult.
And then Goten did it.
As a child.
As a child.
So is I'm assuming Goten is stronger than Gohan?
At this moment, yes.
Okay, so his power level's greater.
Yes.
Because I know they usually like run off power levels in this fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
So those are actually, I'd have to say,
like those are the characters that
those are the main ones.
Yeah.
Like I know Eddie pointed out all the other characters. To be honest, they don't give a shit.
Dude, I wrote the basic list of characters down. There was literally like 30 other characters.
Yeah,
they were like side characters and random characters.
They're like supporting characters. So, but these are the main ones that you really need to know about.
Well, now I know, but I always knew Bulma was a slut since back in the day.
Yeah.
And I mean, we'll get back into Dragon Ball.
We'll do another Dragon Ball episode, definitely.
We'll do like follow-ups and revisit
it. In like
it.
15 years, we'll have that fucking episode.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So the last couple notes I have are just like some random fun facts.
Okay.
That I thought were fun. So far, there have been 20 theatrical films ranging from 1989 to 2000.
Did you ever see the live action one?
That
Yes.
movie was garbage, bro.
Yeah.
Like that movie was straight trash.
Dude. I don't even want to talk about it more beyond that fucking just trash fucking flick.
Yep.
Anyway.
For those of you who love mobile games, Namco.
You should do commercials. For those of you that are into mobile games.
Did Eddie tell you I have a really good like Android voice? Because I used to be on like call center and.
Oh yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I could absolutely see you being a robot.
For those of you who like mobile games, Namco will release a Dragon Ball Legends, which will debut a new Saiyan designed by Toriyama himself. His name is Shallot.
Yeah, it is.
You just made like every nerd in the corporation like cream their pants.
Except for me.
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
but you're because we're all family here.
Yeah. So, but we already went into how much revenue they made.
Lots.
Yes.
$5 billion.
And that, okay, so as of January 2012, it was $5 billion. So, from 2012 till now.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably another
$1
billion, I mean.
Absolutely.
We've talked about how it's loosely based on the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, where the four main characters, being villains, turn into Earth's defenders.
The Monkey King.
Yes, they made a sequel.
I believe you.
There's another one, and we just recently saw it, and it's really good.
Oh, you're talking about that shit on Netflix?
Journey to the West?
No, Legends of Monkey. The
No,
Legends
not
of
that.
Monkey.
No.
That's also based on it.
Yeah.
So that is actually the reason why I looked it up, because I was like, what the fuck is this Legends of Monkey shit even based on?
Like, did you not see The Forbidden Kingdom with Jet Li and Jackie
Love
Chan?
that movie.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Great fucking flick.
It's all in the same universe.
Mind blown.
Yes. So, really, watch the movie. We have the movie.
I'll download it.
It's so good. Evelyn always cries. Evelyn, our daughter, cries in the beginning because one of the demons is ruthless and just eats everybody.
Yeah. The Forbidden Kingdom.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
Talking about Journey to the West.
Jesus.
Oh.
Really?
Keep up,
What?
Dr. Nick.
God.
I didn't realize we changed topics. Anyway, Journey to the West. I'll have to watch this. Is Fievel in it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because he went west.
Him and the cat that was played
Dom
by
DeLuise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and Dom DeLuise.
Yeah. Didn't we just have a Dom DeLuise discussion the other day?
we did.
Cannonball Run, motherfucker.
Oh. Anyway, go on, honey.
Anyways, so I can leave you to your stuff.
So that's it?
No, the last tidbit of information I have is the title. Actually, the title of the series, Dragon Ball, is influenced from the Bruce Lee movie Enter the Dragon.
I mean, is that real? Because
It's
I feel
for real.
like,
No, it's
because
for
I feel
real.
like you could just be like any movie with dragon in it. You could just be like,
No, it's for real.
How to Train Your Dragons. Guess where they got that from?
Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon.
Stupid.
Yeah, that's right. What do you think Toothless is based off of?
Are you serious right now?
No, Jesus
God.
Christ.
What do you think Toothless is based off of? It was Chris Benoit.
Toothless is based off Chuck Norris in that
Hey,
movie.
we don't talk about Chris Benoit.
Yeah, we do. It's not too soon anymore. He killed people. So fucking what?
I don't care.
Still one of the greatest technical wrestlers.
Of all time. Just saying. Anyway,
We'd like to thank you,
yes.
Nerd Queen Supreme, for
Thanks.
coming over.
Thanks for coming and giving me water. And then also discussing Dragon Ball with us. And teaching me about, Piccolo Daimo.
Yes.
Which is something I knew.
The one thing.
The one thing. I pay attention in Dragon Ball class, goddammit.
Oh. Well,
Anyway,
Question of the week. What are you most excited for from E3 2018?
E3 is coming up, motherfucker.
And we're going to do a whole extensive episode about
We're
it.
going to have another guest on for that show.
Yeah, our good friend Nick Lewis will be on, and he's going to talk to us about what he loves about E3.
That
And
cat is a video game nerd.
yeah, that man is the end-all, be-all.
He has like all of the systems, and he plays on PC. Like,
Yeah,
he probably has like a Game Boy and a PSP and like a DS.
and then a Vita and
Yeah, dude.
all of the things. What I'm most excited for is Bethesda. Every E3, Bethesda comes out with something cool.
Kingdom Hearts 3, bitch. I've been waiting for fucking 10 goddamn years.
Fallout 76. That's my jam.
No, man.
Yeah, fuck
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Fuck your Kingdom Hearts.
Square Enix, dude.
whatever.
They fucking kill shit every time.
Fuck you both. It's all about Bioshock.
They don't even make those anymore.
No. So I
No.
was reading an inside interview with the creator of Bioshock, and he said he might have slipped a little info about maybe showing a glimpse of a project they're working on regarding the Bioshock universe.
At E3?
Yes. So that's what I'm
It
excited
might not be
about.
Bioshock itself, but it might be like a spin-off.
Yeah,
game or
it
something.
might be something,
No, isn't that
Related
game
to this.
Dishonored supposed to be in the Bioshock universe?
No, Dishonored's Bethesda.
Well, there's another game that's out there that's supposed to be set in that universe.
Oh.
Swear to God, right into that shit. It's a real fucking thing. I will look it up, and then you guys can get that game. And,
All about it.
But there are like similarities apparently between the two games that people theorize this. Anyway, E3 is going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait to fucking cover this shit and talk about all of the awesome shit. The episode will be out the week after E3 so that we have time to gather all of the info and let all of the fucking shit sink in and properly present it. to the people at the corporation.
Yes.
As always, you can find us on social media on Facebook at the Nerd Corporation.
Twitter and Instagram at NerdCorp Podcast.
Or you can email us at nerdcorppodcast@gmail.com.
And for those of you looking to continue to seek the 7 Dragon Balls with us and awaken Shenron, please join our Patreon at patreon.com/Nerdcore Podcast. Several tiers of loot to be had, from ringtones and giveaways to shoutouts and bonus episodes.
We would like to apologize to Akira Toriyama for not coming on, not being able to get you out here as we brought the sushi, we got the wasabi, so maybe next time we can have you on to discuss women fucking dogs. What? I didn't come up with this shit.
Neither did he.
Oh, that's right.
I'm telling you, he's not the one.
Okay. That's right. He took it over and was like, no more of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
No more of this interspecies erotica.
Yeah.
That dog didn't consent.
Once again, for the Nerd Corporation, my name is Eddie Lyon.
And I'm Dr. Nick.
And this is Yesi.
Nerd Queen Supreme.
Stay tuned to find out if Dr. Nick ever likes anything, ever. Next time on the Nerd Corporation.
Oh, my saite de na ninja no kuzu.
What the fuck does that even mean?
It's fucking something you're gonna have to look up because
This
I meant
is
it
so
just
fucking
for you,
stupid,
you son
dude.
of a
I don't
bitch.
give a fuck.
We're in
Why-
Japan. What
why
do you
the
want
fuck
me to
would
say?
you say some
I will pretend
If
what
it's
I
a curse
want.
word, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro.